strong. Super Bowl rings.
Okay, Coach, well, the holiday rush, that's in full swing in nearby Manhattan, but we've got football here 8 miles west at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much. As he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Watch the safety creep.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ Logan. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. TJ Logan. His 17th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll set up a throw. It's caught here by Adams. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there at 22. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Set, ready. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Echo, echo.
Murray now on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
57. Mike, 50.
Murray now on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. DJ Chark, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
It's just me and you.
2nd and 9 now. A strong running. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. Now back to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
Ready. 18, Gator. Show it up.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Flush to his right. And an alley to run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down, Patriots.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Jets, nothing.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing on first down is Murray. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 lead?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now a give, right side. It's Logan. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Logan. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Watch tight, tight is right. Watch tight, tight is right.
They'll run on first down. It's Logan. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
57's the mic. Watch 57. 57's the mic.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to give it to Ridley. Darius Slay with a pick.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the carry, it's Logan, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Get out the field, defense. Watch the eye.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Calvin Ridley, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Well, they'll run it here on the Jets sweep. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Hey, echo. 70, Indy. Let's get it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Back to throw now on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off at his own 47. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot?
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. T.J. Logan. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. 57 to Mike. Hey, Alpha. Here we go, here we go. 57 to Mike. 55.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Ready up. Mike, 57. You. Topper. Let's go.
On play action, they'll throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Ready.
Back to throw. And Adams has it, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete in the end zone.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Incomplete in the end zone. Brings up 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep. And now here is another interception. Sean Davis with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. A final shot before half from Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So that one will be accepted. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off at his own 47. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
New England.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
On 1st down, Logan. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 12, Murray. That is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 21 yards away. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Patriots 35, Jets nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, Just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They'll set up a throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 1st down, Murray. That one complete. He finds Shark. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Murray now on 1st down. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. DJ Shark, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game, as his guys continue to pour it on. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack by Jordan Willis. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Jordan Willis in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Murray now, 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Here's a first down throw that's complete. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? They'll run on first down. It's Logan, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They run again with Logan, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Throwing now is Murray. Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. David Njoku, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Marcus Davenport in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The Jets on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll find Metcalf, and they'll get this down to the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him, as we've seen. What'd you say, 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught one as well.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll roll him out right. His throw incomplete. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well-coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Back to throw it. Murray going to throw deep for the end. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go, here we go. 60 or.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's caught here by Adams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. He'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Okay, partner, hyperbole alert, all right? I think that this has got to be the best game I've seen this secondary play this entire season. Doesn't matter whether they've been in man, zone, they've reacted, communicated, and really made plays on the football.
They absolutely have. And the play on that last deep ball, maybe the best example of it, they've been solid all game long. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.